Hello, friends, and welcome back to Malicious Compliance Stories. If products were only a penny, you'd still have Karens demanding discounts. And if it's already so cheap, why can't I just have it for free? You're all crooks. You're just taking my money and pocketing it for yourselves. I'm going to call corporate and put you on Facebook so no one shops here again and you'll be fired. But before we begin, best way to support our channel is to leave comments, like, and subscribe with the turned-on bell so you don't miss the new video every single day. Are you my mother? Working the sales floor. Karen. How much is this item? Me. Oh, let me check. Turns item over, looks at price tag on product. It's XX dollars and XX cents. Karen. Well, can I get a discount? Me. Unfortunately, this item's not on sale right now, but if you are a member with us, I can help you check to see if you have any coupons on your account. Karen. No, I don't want that. Can you just give me a discount? Me. I'm sorry I cannot, but I can help you find a coupon if you're a member. Karen. Well, what about your employee discount? Can't you just give me that? Me. No, I'm sorry. I can't give out my employee discount, but I can help you find a discount with your rewards membership. Karen. Why? Why can't you just give me your employee discount? Me. Because the employee discount is for employees. I could get in trouble for doing that. But I can help you look up discounts on your membership page. Karen. My God. Getting impatient. Just tell them I'm your mother. Me. No, I cannot do that. Karen. Well, why not? Me. Because that would be dishonest? Karen. Excuse me? Triggered. What did you just say? Are you calling me a liar? Me. No, I don't believe I said that. Karen. Yes, you did. You just now said I was dishonest. Me. Well, are you my mother? Karen. Me. Because if you feel there's an issue with my customer service, I can call my manager over here and you can talk to him about pretending to be my mother in order to get the employee discount. Karen. Me. Just let me know if you have any more questions about our products or if you'd like me to help you look up coupons with your membership. Karen. Dead drops product on the floor, exits the store with a disgusted look. Me. Have a nice day. And our second story. But I really do know the owner. A bit of backstory for context. I used to live in Southern California. My stepdad was in the military and we moved around a lot. I started high school in California, then moved to North Carolina, where I graduated. I've been back to California twice since I moved, once the summer after I graduated to visit my father and my friends from high school who still live there, and once to see an old friend graduate from college. It's the second visit that is the background for this story. So I'd come to visit my friend, let's call him Rob, because he was graduating from college with a master's degree in computer engineering. I was spending 2 weeks in Cali and was planning to spend some of that time seeing my father and also catching up with the good friends I'd missed seeing from high school. Two of those friends, Ken, not real name, and Andy, not real name, were friends from high school while Rob was a friend from church. Rob and I actually had a relationship until I moved, and it was the long distance that finally separated us, but we were still good friends. Ken and Andy were top musicians, and Ken ended up opening a restaurant/jazz club in the area. Ken was the actual owner, while Andy was in charge of the bands that played there, one of them being his own. I had heard about the restaurant/jazz club and decided to surprise the both of them by coming to visit. I called around our friends, and after begging them to secrecy, found out which night they would both be at the restaurant. I then went there planning to eat dinner and hang around until I got a chance to see them. I'd been sitting for a while enjoying my delicious meal when the server came up to ask me how I was doing. Server equals server, manager equals manager, me equals me, aka Lady Storm. Conversation's not 100% accurate. It's been a long time and my memory isn't as sharp as it used to be. Server, is everything okay over here? Is there anything I can do for you? Would you like more coffee? Me, oh, everything is fine. The food's delicious. No, I'm good on coffee at the moment, but there is something you could do for me, please. Server, absolutely. What can I do for you? Me, would you tell the owner that there's a customer here that would like to speak to him? When he gets a spare moment, of course. I had a big smile on my face as I said it. The server's smile slipped a little bit. Server, is there a problem? Please just let me know and I can fix it for you. No need to bother the owner. Me, oh no, I'm sorry, you misunderstand me. Everything is fine. I'm an old friend of Ken and Andy's from high school. I haven't seen them in years. I'm in town visiting and thought I would come by and surprise them. I'm looking forward to seeing them after all these years. Looking back at it now, I realize how it might have sounded to the server, but this was back in the 90s. Entitlement wasn't as prevalent then as it is now, or at least stories weren't as widespread as they are now. So I was a little put off by how her smile changed and how her eyes rolled. Server, Miss, it's going to be busy right up until closing. Me, oh, that's okay. I don't have any plans tonight. I don't mind waiting. The server just sighed, gave me a nod, then turned and walked away. About 5 minutes later, an official-looking guy walks over to my table. The server was at the server station, but I could tell she was listening. Manager, I understand you were asking for the owner? Me, hi there. Yes, I wanted to see Ken when he had a spare moment, or Andy. Either one would be fine. Manager, the owner's going to be really busy all night tonight, and the entertainment manager has nothing to do with the restaurant side of things. I'm the manager for the restaurant and the club. What seems to be the problem here? Me, oh, there's no problem. Everything's great. I explained to the server I'm an old friend of Ken and Andy's from high school. I'm in town visiting and decided to surprise them tonight. Manager, so she said, but as I said, he'll be busy all the way up till closing tonight. Me, oh, that's okay. I don't mind waiting. I can take in the band. I love live music. Manager, look, lady, we don't comp meals. We don't do discounts unless there's a major problem with the meal, which I can tell by your empty plate that there wasn't. We don't move people to the VIP section without prior notice from the owner, entertainment manager, or myself. There are no notices for VIP guests tonight, and there's a $20 cover charge for anyone staying to hear the band. No exceptions. Me, wait, I wasn't asking for... Manager, lady, I've heard it all before. Old friends from high school, old friend of the family's, old girlfriend from college, maybe even went to the same high school. We've had quite a few of those too. But just because you went to the same high school doesn't mean you actually know him. Me, but I do know Ken and Andy. I used to sing with their high school band. Insert band name here. Andy was my big brother in high school. Look, if you tell either of them that Lady Storm is here, I'm sure they'll want to come say hello. Manager, Andy, your big brother. Sure. He looked at me funny when he said that. Perhaps it's because both Ken and Andy are black and I'm as white can be. Lady, you need to pay for your meal and leave. I won't have you causing a scene in our club. If you won't leave on your own, I'll have to have security or the police come remove you. Me. Wait a second, how am I causing a scene? I came to this place to see my old friends from high school. I don't think I've caused any problems for the server. I haven't complained about anything. I'm perfectly capable and willing of paying for my meal and the cover charge too. But I'm not leaving until I see Ken and Andy. They're the whole reason I came here to eat, instead of somewhere else. Manager, I'm afraid you leave me no choice. Server, will you please go get security? As the server was heading off to get security for the manager, Andy was walking to the sound booth, which is next to the server station. I saw him and stood up. Me, yo, Andy! Andy turns around to see who was yelling at him and saw me. The manager turned to look at him and watched as Andy's eyes got big and round and a big grin spread across his face. Lady Storm! Suddenly he jogs over, picks me up, and spins me around in a great big bear hug. Andy, Lady Storm, what the hell? I didn't know you were in town. When did you get here? How long are you here for? Why didn't you call me? If we'd known you were coming, we'd have reserved a spot in the VIP section for you. He turns to the manager, go tell Ken to drop what he's doing and get out here. Tell him Lil Sis is in town and came to see us. He turned back to me. Ken's gonna be shocked as hell to see you. Manager, Lil Sis? You actually know this lady? Andy, yeah, she's an old friend from high school. She moved after her sophomore year. We haven't seen her in 8 years? She's the singer you've heard of in half the demo tracks from our insert band name here days. The manager did go and get the owner, and a few moments later I was getting my second bear hug of the night. My meal did end up getting comped, cover charge was waived, and I did find myself in the VIP section for the rest of the night. I actually did try to pay for everything. Ken and Andy wouldn't hear of it. Ken and Andy ended up calling their wives. They both married their high school sweethearts, and the five of us were up almost until dawn catching up together. It was a fantastic night. To be completely fair, the server and the manager both apologized profusely for their assumptions. I did understand and forgave them, telling them it was good they were watching out for my boys, but it does go to show you, not everyone's a Karen. Sometimes someone will tell you they know the owner because they really do know the owner. And our last story. I locked my entire alley up. Last year, I bought a house in my area, really wonderful old red brick. When I was in the process of buying it, I discovered that the purchase also includes the entirety of the alley. I asked the realtor if this was true. They said yes. I went to the courthouse to double check and confirmed it. So I buy the house, I meet some of the neighbors, and I made a joke about charging them rent to use my alley. They flipped out. I was not looking at starting a war, so I just kind of let it blow over. Then winter arrived and the neighbors started demanding I have the alley plowed every time it snowed because I own the alley and I'm responsible for it. One of them told me they would sue me if they slipped and fell in the alley. I don't believe they were joking. I paid a friend $25 to plow the alley every time it snows to keep them happy, but during this time I was also talking with some people at the courthouse. As soon as the snow started to melt in my area, I got a hold of some local contractors and had them build a gate at the entrance of the alley that I keep locked. I've also posted trespass warning signs at the gate. It's all completely legal. I made sure of it before I did this. Now the neighbors are just livid. Basically, everyone's calling me an a-hole. Regardless if I'm an a-hole or not, the alley isn't going to be opened up again. You don't threaten me with a good time. I'll update if I ever get sued into oblivion. Lots of love. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.